Welcome to the third part of our team manager training. In section 3, we're now going to look at how to sign up and register our team to play in Spring League, and also how to sign up and register to play in tournaments. Here in Northern California, there's two main playing leagues that our teams would compete in. One is CCSL or CYSA, and the other one is NorCal Premier. Speak to your coach. The coaches know which league their team should be playing in, but ask your coach whether or not you should be entering to play in NorCal or in CCSL. Once you have that information, let's first go to CCSL. So you're actually going to go to, if you type in calnorth.org is the website that you want to go to, and straight away CCSL, I think it's Coast Soccer League. Spring applications open, so you're going to sign up for CCSL Spring Playing League. Once you click the Spring Playing League, there's two things to look at. Number one is, how old are your kids? 2008, you would be categorized as a U8 team. 2007 is U9. 2006 is U10. So you can find the year that you were born. This training is specifically for 2003s and younger, because that's where a lot of our new team managers are for. So first thing, find which age group you want to be signing up for. If your team's a 2018, you'd be signing up for U8 and so on. Now find your district. We are in District 2. Burlingame Soccer Club competes in the District 2 playing league. So next you're going to click District 2. Now this is really important. Enter event registration, already registered or new to Got Soccer. Do not enter a new Got Soccer account. You have a Got Soccer account for your team. If you don't know your Got Soccer account details, please ask our registrar, registrar at burlingamesoccerclub.org, and they will let you know your login details for your team. It's very important that you do not set up new Got Soccer accounts for your team. A team applies to different tournaments, and then it retains all that history to where they go. So I'm going to log in. This is just one of our U11 boys teams. So I logged in my username and password. It's asking me to choose my age. It's actually taken based on my history. Male U11. It's Burlingame 05 boys gold. So yep, 2005. I'll be playing U11. So team, male, yep, U11. Select a level or an event. So I'm going to go with, there's only one here, District 2, CCSL Younger. Club name, do not change the club name or team name. That has to remain as BSC. Your club name needs to be BSC. Your team name needs to be Star. And then your age, and then your gender, and then your team. That should be entered for you. And then what division. Again, ask your coach what division they want you to be entered in, starting with Premier being the highest and Copper being the most developmental. Ask your coach which level he wants you to be applying for. So if I click gold, continue. Different leagues will ask you a series of questions that help them with the bracketing and the seeding. If you don't have some of the information, again, speak to your coach. Some of it is not as relevant. Did your team play fall? Say no, because a lot of the teams are now restructured from last year anyway. Because we said no, we didn't have a bracket. How is your Spring League roster formed? With a new calendar year matrix, all of our teams are now done January 1 through to December 31. Birthday of your oldest player. You don't need to find out the exact birthday, but make sure you type in 0101 followed by the age group. So just benchmark it off January 1. So if you're a 2005 team, just put in your oldest player as 0101 2005. If you're signing up a 2008 player, 0101 2008. You don't need to have the exact birthday of your oldest player. Seeding and requests, if you've got some special notes, maybe you know that your team was successful last year, you can enter in something that might help them seed your team accurately. Team player passes are Cal North. Continue. Now you have all your team information. A lot of this should be entered in for you. If not, you can correct it. Make sure it shows correct. Continue again. And now you're into the section where you pay and you complete your task, your registration. Click pay by credit card. The fee for signing up is $100, of which that is a team fee. So someone, either yourself or your treasurer, would sign up for this tournament, and then you would be reimbursed by your team once you've collected some funds from all the individual players. That is signing up for the CCSL league. The other league, if you are a NorCal Premier team, is you go to norcalpremier.com. This site's a little bit different, but you just find the leagues here. Now, there's 2 different levels of league that you should be looking at. If you are a 2008-2007, go to regional leagues, Region 2, Peninsula and South Bay. So if you're the manager of a 2008 or 2007 team, go to regional leagues, Peninsula and South Bay. It should say, gives you some of the dates that you have to sign up by. If you're 2008, you'd be categorized as a U8 team. If you're 2007, sign up for a U9 team. And then you go to apply for spring 2016 Region 2. Same thing, do not create a new account. Make sure that you go in using your team account, which you can get from the registrar. If I attempt to log in, again, it's going to ask me a series of questions. So again, this team's too old, so at some point it would flag it. But again, you would go in and you'd answer a series of questions. If we go back to the Cal North or the NorCal Premier website, the regional leagues was for the U8 and U9. The Youth Premier Leagues is U11 to U13, U11 to U13, which would be 2006, 2005, 2004. And then, of course, you've got the older ones. And again, based on your age, you'd click the link, you'd apply for the Spring League, and again, enter your username and password so that your team history is collected on one account. I'm now going to show you actually how to go through the process and sign up for an event and how it looks on your Got Soccer page. So I'm now just going to sign up just as a demonstration for the Burlingame Soccer Club 5v5. So I'm going to go to burlingamesoccerclub.org. I'm going to sign up for the 5v5 Summer Shootout. I go down, it says register here for the 2008 to 2004 boys divisions. And again, I come back to the same Got Soccer registration page. Don't enter a new team. Go in through your team account. Again, it's going to ask you a series of questions. Team, my boy is a boys team U11. I want to play in the boys team U11. My club team, continue. Make sure a lot of the contact details is imported. Continue. May ask for other questions. Now in this one, you can see once I check my application, say, yep, I want to submit. I can pay by credit card or I can pay by check. If I pay by check, it usually will give me a certain day that my check has to be received. So if you have the chance to pay by check, sometimes that's a good option, and then ask your treasurer to mail a check directly, or you can pay by credit card. If you pay by credit card, it'll take you to a page where you can fill in all your credit card details. But if I click pay by check, it now says registration is done. I need to make sure that my treasurer does indeed send the check in for this amount. The tournament director, I'm sure, will at some point email me or my treasurer to remind me that payment needs to be made. But I'm entered. Notice that I didn't need to add in my roster. My roster is who's going to play this tournament is not needed until significantly closer to the event. So this event is in June. I don't need to name who's going to play until maybe late May, early June. But my team is now applied. Now if I go back to Got Soccer, I'm going to go to Got Soccer. I can go in through gotsoccer.com or gotsport.com, and I'm going to show you my team site. So if I go to user login and I'm signing in as a team, I've got many teams I'm associated with. I want to find Star 05 Boys Gold. Again, so I log into my team account. The reason I'm just showing you this is because once you log into your team account, you should be able to see all the events to see. This is what I just signed in for. My Burlingame Soccer Club 5v5. That's what I just signed in for. So I'm in the applied status. My team manager's already signed my team up for NorCal U10 to U13 Spring League. I'm in applied. And again, we have the history of where this team's been from Juventus tournament to State Cup to all. So that's why we don't create new accounts all the time. This account has followed this team since the team was first made. we're going to have another training to talk more in detail about the Got Soccer, but I just wanted to show you that when you log into your Got Soccer account, here in your main overview page, you should have your Spring League. It should say NorCal Premier, or it might say CCSL, and it should have applied. If it doesn't, it means you still need to go back in and apply for the league. Hopefully this helps you with league registration for both NorCal and CCSL, and also just shows you how to check from your club page in Got Soccer, or your team page in Got Soccer, that you're registered.